Only Josh Allen gets treated like the percentage of the yards, it's going to be too much for him.
You're always angry about something. Be more like Joe. Joe's happy.
Just cool,
it's funny,
calm, collected.
You haven't been doing this long enough.
Just don't ask me about the kneel down.
I feel like Allen just gets treated a little bit differently. Like when he does a lot, they say he's just doing too much.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, other quarterbacks do that much.
That's right.
And no one ever says that they're doing too much.
Every quarterback worth his salt runs.
Yeah.
Bo Nix had over 300 rushing yards this season. Trevor Lawrence had over 3. Look, what has Lamar Jackson done in his career? If you don't run, you're the wrong quarterback.
Yeah.
Nix might be good to look up on that because he had 300 yards rushing, and he also led the NFL in pass attempts. It's like he probably was an enormous percentage.
With Dobbins out now, he's their second leading rusher.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How we doing, boys?
We're doing good.
Drake
May had 374 total yards of offense.
Out of,
all right, let me find the team stats for the Patriots.
They couldn't have had much. That's a lot.
They had 381.
Yeah.
He had 374 out of 381.
I think that's
it can't be right.
It can't be right.
Stevenson, Travion Henderson.
Sack yards goes backwards.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Still.
He had 384. Amandre Stevenson had 53.
Okay.
This is not a shot at Allen in any way. It's just that's
the game.
The game.
Right.
If you make passing yards all the quarterback and act like the players that caught passes didn't exist, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Hey, Howard, sorry.
How we doing?
Small little pet peeve.
How about those Bills?
I think my heart rate is finally got back
It took
to
that long?
resting hard place. Yeah. It took a day.
Would you have kneeled on 1st and goal to 1?
I would not have.
Okay.
I did think about it. I was like, well, you could run some clock, but I'm more get the touchdown. You never know what could happen. So
Sure.
I'm okay. And I knew Trey White was going to break up a pass and Cole Bishop was going to pick it off. I knew it.
That helps.
So
that helps.
I already had that insight, but that was pretty cool, huh? That was intense.
It was intense.
Because we talked about this, right? I think, or maybe it was the TV show. I don't remember. Like the last however many wild card games, there was never a legit threat in my mind that could actually lose. This game there was. Like Pittsburgh, Miami, Denver, name a wild card game. You never really thought, oh my God, they could actually, even though some of them were close. Miami was close. This game was freaking stressful. Oh my God. I mean, that fourth quarter with the lead changes, I was a banana case.
It felt like, okay, someone's pulling away here. Like, I don't know who.
Never could.
But no one, yeah, right. I mean.
It was a great game. I mean, my friends, my family, everybody's texting me, what a great game. And I texted them back and said, great. How could I enjoy it? Like I'm stressed out, but that was a great win. Please tell me you spent at least a full hour on the throw to Cooks against the free blitzer.
It's pretty good.
It's one of the greatest throws I've ever seen.
There's a couple underrated things about it. I liked Bulldog's comment.
I watched your the Chase Daniel thing you said.
Oh
to watch.
yeah. Bulldog pointed out that if you watch it from the sideline angle, it looks like the linebacker hits Allen out of the frame like he's Wile E. Coyote. But I think the more impressive thing is he got hit on that play, and I don't think he went down. Like if you watch it, he gets popped, but stays up.
I didn't realize that
because he's hard to knock down. So
the ball is out. Cook still hasn't even split the two defenders. Like he's still running the route and hasn't cleared those guys, and the ball is out. I mean, free play in a playoff game, on the road. Close game, on the line, fourth quarter, and you make that play?
Have they talked to – has anyone talked – maybe Brady did yesterday about that play? Because that play is not what they intended on, at least not the protection. Maybe the routes were because they were a little late, and the play clock is running down. They probably don't want to use a timeout that late. And Shakir is in pass protection.
Yeah.
And he doesn't know what to do. He's off on the right, and there's nobody over there. Yeah. And Allen probably knew, I would guess, I don't have time to get us into the right protection. I got to snap it. And he's going to know I got a guy free, and that almost makes it even more impressive.
I mean, it was just, like I said, it's one of the, I know we're biased, but it's one of the greatest throws I've ever seen a quarterback make in a playoff game.
It's one of the reasons. What's the down and distance on that? I don't even really know.
The down and distance there, I can find it. It was, I'm on the wrong drive. It would have been, I think it was 2nd and 10 off the top of my head.
Okay. Gotcha. Because watching that throw again, he gets the free runner.
It was 1st and 10. 1st and 10 at the Bills 40 or at the Bills 44-yard line.
How much time left?
2:25.
Man,
2:25. That's why again, you don't want to call your timeout.
Thank you for not calling a handoff into the guards.
I guess I'm wrong. They had 15 seconds left on the. I mean, your game clock is running.
Yeah.
So you were trying to preserve that. So maybe they made a mistake on protection. and realized it right away. Either way, the throw is insane. He's not open yet when he throws
I know,
it.
that's the whole. He's throwing to a spot.
He's just reading the safety that comes down.
Incredible. He is amazing.
Yep.
I mean, it's just. I know if look. I thought obviously other guys made big plays. The defense came up huge. Shaq Thompson, and Trey White, who I both looked at and thought, okay, Thompson, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Trey, I don't know how much Trey's got left in the tank. These two, and even Poyer, although I know Poyer got hurt, but the signings they made of bringing in the veteran guys have really helped that defense, and so they made great plays. But man, Josh is just. I don't think we ever take him for granted. I know anytime I watch another NFL game, I realize how lucky we are to have him here. But man, every now and then you just look at him and you go, "Oh yeah, he's that guy." Like he makes all those plays. A tush that had to be the longest tush push ever recorded, right?
Oh, it's
when was
gotta
a
be.
tush push has gone 10 yards?
10 yards. Maybe we don't take his play for granted. I wonder if we take his toughness for granted. Like in playing,
oh my God,
playing through injuries like he does. Like there is never a doubt that he's coming off the field. His leg was backwards almost, and we were all thought, hey, he'll be back in.
I was worried about the play where the guy fell on his head because his head and neck got twisted. You could see it on the replay. He injured 3 separate body parts in the same half.
Right.
And he's never missed a snap. Anyway, sorry. I just had to wax poetic about him.
Did you watch last night's game?
I did. I watched the first half.
And then
Rodgers, I knew what was coming. So
Aaron Rodgers in postgame said criticism of Mike Tomlin. He also threw in Matt LaFleur here.
Yeah, I know. I saw he was
said
backing
that
him.
any idea that they would be on the hot seat is apropos for the state of our society. It's good stuff.
I
stuff.
think it's a different discussion. I think it's a bigger discussion. Pittsburgh, what are you in business for? If you're in business to win 10 games, make the playoffs, and get blown out in your first game, then you keep Tomlin. If you're in business to do more than that, what's the point of keeping him around?
I mean, I've got a lot to say. We'll get you picking the Bills. Here's the Tomlin point. Who's on his coaching tree?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, wow, that's a great question.
I can't even name a failed guy.
No one.
Like Belichick, I can name failed.
The reason
I know, that's what I'm trying to think.
The Steelers are endlessly a joke and always living the same exact life is because they will never develop a young quarterback. They will never have a bright play caller. They went with Matt Canada for 50 games, never had 400 yards of offense.
Yep.
They always go to the quarterbacks that are just kind of washed up or like, oh, we'll find a guy and make that work. Mason Rudolph. They finally drafted the guy was Kenny Pickett in the 20th, 20th overall pick. The Bills and the Chiefs, how did they get to where they are? They took teams that had made the playoffs and said it's time to go get better at this position.
Right.
And the Steelers will never do that.
He's had one coach on his staff in the entire time he's been there go on to get another head coaching job.
Who's that?
Bruce Arians.
Wow. And he was good.
That's a good one, but
he did all right in Arizona. Yeah.
Did Bruce Arians start with the Steelers under Mike Tomlin, or was he like Cowher guy?
He was in Indy.
Also, he didn't get hired directly from the Steelers. He went to the Colts.
He was in Indy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
still,
that's
he's
one
in
name
18
in
or
18
19 years. That's
There's no
ridiculous.
coaching tree. There's no coaching tree.
How about that?
Not defense, not offense. Wow. There's no coaching tree.
You would think the years they had great defenses, a coordinator never got a hire.
No one gets hired.
That's incredible.
But go ahead and tell us how it's absurd to say someone else might be better.
No, you know what?
They
This
just
is
live
one
the
of those
same
things
life
where you're
every
like,
year.
you keep doing what you're doing, then we don't have to worry about Pittsburgh ever being a legitimate threat in the conference. So they can keep him. I don't mind.
Wow.
I'm all good with that. That's like when Miami was going to bring back Mike McDaniel. I thought, go ahead, run it back.
Yeah.
Fine. Keep 2 if you want. Anyway, we should probably make the pick.
Pick the Bills.
A tradition unlike any other.
Slide! It's time for Howard to pick the Bills!
I do like the matchup of the Bills
Good revenge
offense
game, though.
against their defense. You know, the Bills defense, I think, was playing better. I'm not concerned that I like Travis Etienne. I don't think he would go and have a crazy game against them. When all is said and done, I will take, in a one-possession game, the Bills to win.
On WGR, Sports Radio 550.
He knows everything, folks. He nailed it. Bills in a one-possession game.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
took a lot of work.
Bills, Broncos. I'll ask you the question I have posted at Twitter. Are you more or less confident than last week?
Okay, so strangely enough, first off, I underappreciated Jacksonville. They're good. I mean, I thought they were very good, especially their run defense. It was like running into a wall. So having said that, I'm actually more confident in this game than I was against Jacksonville.
Same.
Because I do think, we had this debate last night and we had differing opinions. If you take overall team, like the entire offense, defense, special teams, coaching, put everything together, I think Jacksonville is actually the toughest matchup the Bills will have faced in this conference.
So that's exactly what I thought.
So
they're good on both sides.
Yes. And I think...
And I'm not convinced the Broncos are that good offensively.
Bingo. They're great defensively. Find a defensive stat, they're in the top 5 or top 10 for sure. Number 1 red zone, number 1 sacks, number 3 points, number 2 total yards. They do everything well. Number 2 third down. They don't have a weakness defensively. But they don't have a great rushing attack. They do have Cortland Sutton and then pieces around him in terms of targets in the passing game. And Bo Nix, to me, I hope this doesn't go back to burn me, but the Denver Broncos are a little bit remind you of Kansas City last year. But here's Denver's season. Great defense, close games, Bo Nix, fourth quarter, make a couple throws. We win, 1 possession game. They're 11-2 in 1-score games. And he's got 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. It's a close game in the fourth. He leads a couple drives. They win. Mm-hmm. So I'm not sold on their offense. I think the Bills' defense can really hold up in that matchup. I really do. It all comes down to how does the Bills' offense do against that freaking defense. Okay. It's that good. And injuries.
Injuries
are a big mess right now. Having said all of that, it's Josh Allen. The X factor in any playoff game is guess which team has the best quarterback in the playoffs, especially in this conference, and it's not even close. It's the Bills.
Bills win.
Bills win a 1-possession game.
We'll pick the other games. You can keep picking the Bills.
New England?
I think New England wins.
New England.
I think
it is.
Stroud will kill them. He
was not good.
Terrible
last night.
Bad.
I think he'll hurt them, and I think New England will win that game, setting up Bills-Patriots in the AFC Championship game, which is juicy.
Should we pick the NFC just in case he...
Of course. I know he's not.
You want to wait?
He's not going to pick the Bills to lose to New England. He wouldn't do it.
You know what?
He wouldn't get out of this building alive.
Then we're going to have to pick the
I will tell. I've already been threatened by neighbors that I'd have to leave the neighborhood if I picked the Bills to lose in the playoffs. So I do think that game actually would stress me out more than any other matchup because if the Bills don't win, that's the last team in the world and the fan base you want to hear about if the Bills lose that game. I just can't do that.
I've got multiple brothers-in-law that are Patriots fans. This is a family affair for us.
I actually think that's a good matchup. I love the Bills going into Foxborough. I think they'll have such a chip on their shoulder. And I think it'll be the whole Drake May coronation. Here's the new kings of the conference.
He's going to win the MVP,
and the
right?
Bills will, yeah, he ain't. Excuse me, isn't. And the Bills will win that game. They'll beat New England.
All right. So they're in the Super Bowl.
NFC.
You guys are going to Santa Clara for the morning show. Woo!
It'll be 2 a.m. local time. 2 a.m. Santa Clara time.
Yeah. Rams, Bears.
Rams.
I agree. And then Seahawks, Niners.
Seattle.
I think Seattle. How big of a loss is Kittle?
You worried about Darnold?
No, not against San Francisco. Everybody scores against San Francisco except for Philadelphia.
Right.
Then everybody gets points on the Niners. I think the Seahawks will be fine. Setting up Rams, Seahawks.
In Seattle.
And I think that was maybe the game of the year in the regular season this year. It was amazing. And it was a miracle that Seattle got out with the win, but they did.
Yeah.
I would pick the Rams to get it right this time.
Yeah, I would too. It took a punt return touchdown and a bunch of other crazy
Listen,
stuff.
I'll be guilty. The Rams will be eliminated.
They almost lost to Carolina.
And the next week, I will pick them to win a game.
Carolina,
they should win.
They got rid of their biggest threat because for some reason they just can't play in Carolina.
That was odd.
Their biggest threat is their own special teams. Their special teams are a disaster. They already fired their coach. They had another special teams gaffe against the Panthers.
They had one
Bills,
against
Rams,
Seattle,
huh?
the punt return.
I'd rather they play Seattle. But whatever. I'll take the storybook ending. I don't like the matchup against the Rams, quite honestly, because their quarterback, he's really, really good.
The other thing the Rams do, these are two teams that use tight ends a lot. The Rams are one of these heavy personnel.
Like 3 tight end sets?
Run heavy, and like the Bills sometimes can be a lighter defense. It would be a challenge. And Puka and Adams. And
I don't like the matchup, but as long as they're in the Super Bowl, if I pick them to lose, I have to leave Western New York. But I would prefer not. I'd prefer any other team in the NFC other than the Rams and Stafford.
Same situation against the Jags, but against the Rams in the Super Bowl. You kneeling it or sneaking it?
I'm sneaking it.
Even with Stafford?
Yeah.
You're going to give him a full
You're going to have a minute.
minute?
I want to score. I want to take the lead, and I'll have to trust my
You're
defense.
telling
Do
me
people know things could go wrong on defense too, though?
Yeah, I know they can. I've seen the Bills' defense.
You're telling me you're not afraid of Harrison Mevis or whatever his name is. Who's the Harrison Mevis? That's
Who
the
is
Rams
he?
kicker.
Oh.
Yeah.
Nobody knows the Rams
I
kicker?
was worried about Cam Little, but ironically, he misses the 54-yarder at halftime, and Bills win by 3.
Did you also say "Ball don't lie" out loud when that
No,
happened?
I didn't, but I saw it all
lot
over
of people.
social
The
media.
Rams
yeah.
kicker is 6 foot 245.
Ooh, that's a big kicker.
What is it?
Holy moly.
Wait.
Yeah.
Just 6 foot?
He's 6 foot.
He's a bowling ball.
245. He's one of those thicker kickers.
Wow. As
Okay.
opposed to Dicker the kicker.
Right. Not Dicker the kicker, but he's the thicker kicker. The thick kicker.
You should. It's 8:53. You should probably get a break in before 9 o'clock.
All right, fine. What else? Anything else?
Is there something else going on in the world other than Bills playoff football?
Sabres look good. They're fun now.
Yeah, I caught some of the game last night. It's nice to see. I know they lost, but hey,
Going to a 506 night?
no, I should, but that's okay. Here's how you know it's fun again. Like when the Sabres I said this the other night. The Sabres win their game, and the first thing you do is, when do they play again?
Yeah.
Like you actually can't wait to see the next game again. That's cool that is back. That feeling about the Sabres.
I might have to designate Wednesday as a somewhat of an important game. By the way,
Must win.
they play Montreal, a good team on a back-to-back. People are going to say that's an important one. I got to get the one before it. And just I'll think about it. Maybe tomorrow.
Is it Philly then Montreal?
Maybe tomorrow. It's Philly and then Montreal. Got to be Philly.
Well, you can't lose 0506 night.
It's back-to-back. It's Montreal. Montreal's really good.
Maybe those guys is Finnegan coming back? Can he
Yeah,
dress?
He is.
Everybody but Briere, Drury, and Greer because they're all GMs.
All right, can they all play
And
still?
for some reason, they didn't schedule it when Briere would be here on Wednesday.
Yeah, that's,
And again,
that's
like
okay.
when you think of the 0506 team, you do think the Flyers. They beat them in the
yeah,
playoffs.
and
Right.
double. Well,
Yeah.
they beat him in Briere's goal was what?
Yeah.
Game 1 or game 2?
Game 1.
Game 1. Double overtime. Daddy Briere.
Everyone else scored in game
I can
2.
hear Rick's call in my head.
2 hat tricks in game 2, right? Pominville and Dumont.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice to see you, boys.
Nice to see you too.
Hopefully, we'll do this again next week.
Go Bills.